Welcome back to the channel. Today we break down a chilling story that has shocked the nation. The targeted murder of UnitedHealthcare's CEO Brian Thompson and the capture of the prime suspect Luigi Mangione. From his prep school and Ivy League background to his shocking manifesto, this case exposes deep grievances with corporate America and the healthcare system. Stick around as we unravel the timeline of events, the dramatic arrest, and the disturbing clues left behind. Let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning. On December 4th, UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was gunned down outside the Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. It was 6:44 a.m. Thompson had arrived in the city to host UnitedHealthcare's annual investor meeting, where he was expected to announce record-breaking profits. Harrowing surveillance footage showed the CEO being shot at point-blank range with 3 bullets. Police later found shell casing marked with the words "deny, defend, and oppose," a chilling statement against healthcare industry practices. This wasn't random. Thompson was targeted. But who would carry out such a calculated, heinous attack? That's where Luigi Mangione comes in. After the murder, police scrambled for leads. The breakthrough came when they traced a fraudulent New Jersey ID used to check into a New York City hostel on November 24th. That led them to Luigi Mangione, a name no one suspected or expected. For nearly a week, Mangione evaded police, moving across state lines, but on December 11th, he was captured in the most unexpected place, a McDonald's restaurant in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Here's how it happened. A quick-thinking McDonald's employee recognized Mangione's face from the news. They alerted police, who arrived and found Mangione heavily armed. He was carrying a ghost gun, a 3D printed untraceable firearm, a silencer, a manifesto that revealed his anger towards the healthcare system. Police also discovered he was wearing clothing identical to that seen in the surveillance footage of the shooting. This wasn't just a random outburst, it was calculated. So, who is Luigi Mangione? And how did he go from Ivy League genius to fugitive? Mangione, now 26, grew up in considerable comfort. He lived in an $800,000 home in Towson, Maryland, where his parents still reside. He attended Baltimore's elite Gilman School, a $40,000 a year private school, graduating as valedictorian in 2016. He went on to the University of Pennsylvania, also known as UPenn, an Ivy League school, where he studied software engineering and founded a video game development club. After college, Mangione worked as a software engineer at TrueCar, an online car marketplace in California. But by February 2023, he had stopped working. Around this time, it's believed Mangione suffered a spinal injury, as evidenced by an X-ray he shared on his social media account. Police sources now say Mangione harbored deep resentment against the healthcare industry, allegedly due to how a sick relative was treated. This anger, combined with his anti-capitalist ideology, is believed to have fueled his actions. What makes this case even more disturbing is the manifesto police found when they arrested Mangione. The document reveals rage against the healthcare system and its focus on profits. Investigators believe the marked shell casing, deny, defend, depose, or a symbolic attack on the healthcare industry's practice of rejecting claims, defending lawsuits, and removing coverage. Mangione's social media activity also hinted at his extremist views. He openly admired the writings of Ted Kaczynski, the infamous Unabomber, who also targeted corporate America. This was not a spontaneous act. Every detail, from the ghost gun to the symbolic shell casings, pointed to a planned ideological attack. So where does this leave us, people? How did a man with Mangione's background, an Ivy League education, privileged upbringings, and a promising career spiral into such violence? And what does this strategy say about the growing discontent with corporate America and the healthcare system? A lot has been said about Mangione, but not a lot has been said about Brian Thompson. Who is the victim here and who died? And I will say a few words about Brian Thompson. His death has been mourned by family and colleagues. We are shattered to hear about the senseless killing of our beloved Brian. His sister-in-law said in a statement issued on behalf of the family. Brian was an incredible loving, generous, talented man who truly lived to the fullest and touched so many lives. She also added that he was an incredibly loving father to his two sons. UnitedHealthcare Group said it was deeply saddened by his sudden and shocked death. Brian was a highly respected colleague and friend to all who worked with him, the company said in a statement. The company also said, obviously, they were working with New York Police Department. And as usual, as a corporate lingo, they ask for patience and understanding in this period of time. But more needs to be said about this. Americans are struggling. Americans are challenged. They're having difficulties paying for basic needs. And your health, which is one of the most important things about a person and an individual, which is a priority, it's difficult when you can't satisfy obligations associated with your health. People cannot afford healthcare, cannot afford the premiums. And then when you acquire the healthcare, the services that you need to remedy your physical situations sometimes are denied by the insurance companies or delayed in providing those services. And so you can see, even though no one should support, encourage, or affirm violence in any shape or form to satisfy, justify, or remedy the situation, people are fed up. We need to do better. Industrialized countries like Canada and the UK and countries in other parts of Western Europe provide free healthcare to their citizens. America is one of the richest countries on earth. Why can't we do the same? Why do people have to struggle to satisfy basic health need? We need change. We need remedy. We need solutions. And we need those who are in position in making these decisions help people to be able to satisfy basic human needs, inclusive of their healthcare. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future programs on this channel. Balanced View is a channel focused on social events, social activities. We plan to bring you much more of areas such as this, whether it's on the economy, whether it's on healthcare, whether it's on criminal justice. We plan to bring you much more of these type of programs. Thank you for watching. And I'll say finally before I go, this was a shocking story. And it's not something that we should take lightly. I know we're going with our lives, but even those of us who are privileged and in good situations sometimes go off the rail. And this seems to be one of those instances. Again, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.